To deny. Any discussions? Hearing none, Madam Clerk, please call the roll.
Ms. Jerome?
Aye.
Dr. Ganaway Paisley?
Aye.
Mr. MD?
Aye.
Ms. Brown?
Aye.
Mr. Brown?
Aye.
Mr. Hudson?
Aye.
Mr. Brownton?
Aye.
Mayor Burgess?
Aye.
Mayor Burgess,
Yes, sir.
items number 5 through 10, could we do those by title only, sir?
Without objections, we will hear items 5 through 10 by title only.
We have the first reading of an ordinance authorizing the approval of a short-term parking lease with the Boeing Company for the minimum amount of $36,000 a month. An ordinance authorizing the mayor or his designee to execute a termination of reversion of property in the limited warranty deed for the parcel of land known as the former Shakora Elementary School, Charleston County, TMS number 46912, parcel 115. We have the first reading of an ordinance authorizing the mayor to execute a quitclaim deed and any and all documents necessary and appropriate to transfer .950 acres of surplus property to Eaton Aerospace for the appraised value of $28,000 to allow expansion of existing facilities located in the city of North Charleston. Have a request to approve an agreement for professional planning services between Berkeley, Charleston, Dorchester Council of Governments and the city of North Charleston related to the railroad crossing elimination grant. Have a resolution authorizing the city of North Charleston to accept the South Carolina Opioid Recovery Fund grant in amount of $49,578. And a resolution authorizing the city of North Charleston to accept the South Carolina Department of Public Safety fiscal year 26 in-car video camera grant award.
Move for approval.
Second.
We have a motion and a second. Any discussions? Hearing none, Madam Clerk, please call the roll.
Ms. Jerome?
Aye.
Dr. Ganaway Paisley?
Aye.
Mr. MD?
Aye.
Ms. Brown?
Aye.
Mr. Brown?
Aye.
Mr. Hudson?
Aye.
Mr. Brown?
Aye.
Mayor Burgess?
Aye.
Mayor,
Yes, sir.
can we do 11 through 15 by title only?
All right. Without any objections, we will hear 11 through 15 with title only. Madam Clerk.
I have a resolution authorizing the city of North Charleston to accept Green Infrastructure Center and South Carolina Forestry Commission's Tree for South SC Technical Assistant Grant. A resolution authorizing the city of North Charleston to accept the Norfolk Southern Thriving Communities Grant Award. A resolution authorizing the city of North Charleston to accept the 2025 Port Security Grant Program for $101,472. A resolution authorizing the mayor or his designee to execute an agreement with Trident Construction LLC, North Charleston, South Carolina, for the design build services to construct the Community Center Russelldale Park and Highland Terrace Park as part of the mitigation efforts related to the I-526 improvement project in an amount not to exceed $15 million. I have a resolution accepting a letter of credit to ensure the construction of private roads known as Pomfret Street and Swamp Pit Circle in the parks at River's Edge Phase 3 in Council District 1.
Move for approval.
Second.
We have a motion and a second. Any discussions? Hearing none, Madam Clerk, please call the roll.
Ms. Jerome?
Aye.
Dr. Ganaway Paisley?
Aye.
Mr. MD?
Aye.
Ms. Brown?
Aye.
Mr. Brown?
Aye.
Mr. Hudson?
Aye.
Mr. Brown?
Aye.
Mayor Burgess?
Aye.
We have a request to approve the reappointment of part-time Judge Maisha Brown.
Move for approval.
Second.
We have a motion and a second. Any discussions? Hearing none, Madam Clerk, please call the roll.
Ms. Jerome?
Aye.
Dr. Ganaway Paisley?
Aye.
Mr. MD?
Aye.
Ms. Brown?
Aye.
Mr. Brown?
Aye.
Mr. Hudson?
Aye.
Mr. Brown?
Aye.
Mayor Burgess?
Aye. Is she here? Okay, thank you.
We have 4 speakers tonight. When I call your name, please come to the podium, state your name and address for the record, and you'll have 3 minutes. Monica Mummy.
Fair number of my community in presence today, and a gentleman that's going to come and stand with me who was not given time to speak. My name is Monica Mummy, 2466 Vestavia Road, North Charleston. He's playing for you the gunfire that occurred in our neighborhood just a couple weeks ago, if you can hear it or not, and I'll speak over it, and if you can't understand me, I'll speak louder. Unfortunately, our fall festival was interrupted by a complete discussion over this after Michelle Lloyd did a great job of getting community services out there for us. The community was so distraught by this that they were not able to fully participate in our event. Northwoods Estates has a small court, Bordeaux court, that is attached to Bienville Road. There was a recent shooting with over 20 rounds fired upon this gentleman's house, his vehicles. He has a wife and a small child all residing on this property. They called the police. There was a fairly lengthy delay in getting anybody out there, seeing that the Otranto substation is less than a mile from this facility, from this area. They were called via 911. When the police arrived, the 5 gentlemen that had trespassed through the other, not your yard, the other gentleman's yard, had already left the scene. He has multiple bullet holes in his vehicles in his house, like I said, with a small child residing there. They have made multiple complaints in regards to the house on the corner of Bienville and Bordeaux. It is a known criminal activity going on there. They have cars that sit lookout out front while multiple other vehicles are in the facility, in the home. Unfortunately, they have called for trespass, and no trespass has been written on any of these gentlemen. There are 5 men that cross from that home through the other gentleman's yard. They've created themselves a path to the point of bending down a metal fence so that they can step on the metal fence and hike their butts over the 6-foot privacy fence and cross through the yard. These folks have found drug paraphernalia and knives in their yards from these 5 gentlemen that continually trespass through their yards. The white vehicle that was involved in the shooting incident has been back through the community on those streets since it occurred. They called and asked for police to routinely pass through this area, and were told that if they wanted a police officer on a regular basis, they would have to pay an off-duty police officer to patrol for them. We already pay taxes. That's inappropriate. The court is not lit well enough, which is great if you're a small family. You want a nice, quiet court to raise your family on. It's also become the criminal activity for this home on Bordeaux and Bienville. So these guys know that they can jump that fence and get in and out, and it leads to 2 homes on Delhi. So they can disperse from there, or they can go into those homes and easily get away from the scene. They have video. That's the video you saw on the news. He gave his camera stuff to the news stations, and they played it. You can clearly see the 5 gentlemen. You can see one of them walking with a rifle on his side as he's leaving the site. As he's walking, the other hand doing this pumping, and the other one flat. They've asked for police, and they've asked for lighting. They were told if they wanted lighting on their street that they would have to pay for the lighting themselves. We all pay taxes. Those are 2 inexcusable responses to 2 families that had bullets fired into their home and their vehicles.
Young man, you're the victim?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, you North Charleston fireman?
I used to be.
Used to be? Okay. Chief Camacho, could you please make sure you get with him and try to figure this out? And we'll try to figure out the lighting. You know, like you said, some places don't like lighting, but if that's going to help, do what we can
They
do.
offered to put in a spotlight, and they were told, well, that just may make you a target.
Okay. We'll get on it. Yes, ma'am. Yeah. Thanks.
Mr. Mayor.
All right. Yes, ma'am.
Before they leave, I am aware of the investigation that is still ongoing, and I received the latest report today that they're trying to identify the 5 gentlemen that you just mentioned from the video. So that situation is not being ignored. We are definitely looking at it, and it is definitely on the radar.
We didn't get anything in our normal police reports that we get
Yeah.
in regards to this. It's been totally just blank.
Well, the chief is here. Chief is here.
And I spoke to him before I got
Yes, ma'am.
started.
Yes, ma'am.
So I would really like, and he would like an update on where they really are with this
You deserve that.
as soon as possible.
Yeah, yeah.
I spoke with a detective today and gave him additional information of a gentleman who lives on Delhi, who was in his garage, who stepped out behind his car for shelter during the shooting, looking down towards the houses that I'm speaking about on Delhi to the stop sign. He says, I asked him when he told me that he was in his yard. And he said everything was normal. There were no cars parked in the street. There were no people running around. These gentlemen, I have video of these gentlemen jumping the fence to go to the shooting and jumping and retreat back to the property. And he clearly has stated that no one was in the street, no one was moving. But the police will not go and question that house. I spoke to the detective today, and he told me there was nothing they could do.
Can you state your name and address for the record?
Timothy Potter, 8215 Bordeaux Court.
And also for the record, can you tell me who the detective is?
I don't know his name directly. I think it's
Well-
Detective Stans or something of
Yeah.
that nature.
That's why the chief is here. He'll handle that for me.
Thank you,
That's his jurisdiction. So please talk to Chief Camacho. Thank you.
Our next speaker is Eric Jackson. And Jean Davis. Antonio Rivers.
How y'all doing?
Good, good.
All right. Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead. Okay, go ahead. Yes.
Good evening.
Good evening, Mr.
Lewis
Smith.
Smith,
Yeah.
3947 Whipper-Bernie Lane. This evening, we come before you to introduce ourselves as well as tackle a major problem in our community, and that is the Palmetto Rose children, if you will, for lack of a better term. Every year, we go through the Palmetto Rose children with a problem, i.e., with the police department, business, or just around. We decided enough is enough. We partnered with the Palmetto Barbers Association, the historic Palmetto Barbers Association, as well as the Community Resource Center, and we have combined our resources to tackle this major problem. Throughout our endeavors, we found out that whenever one of these situations pop up, the mayor is attacked savagely, the police department is attacked savagely, but no one actually brings a solution to the table. So we feel that if you're attacked, you got to bring a solution. So as a result, we have come together and we have partnered with many major industries in North Charleston, as well as you can see, we developed the church that we have for the North. We are, not only are we going to capture these children, we are going to help them develop communication skills, as well as help them along in join and getting employment. We have, we're going to be throughout the city in various areas. We're not going to be in the local areas like Save-A-Lots or what have you. We've come up with a concise plan which we will be presenting by Monday or Tuesday. Concise plan, if I may add. And joining us in this endeavor, we have Mercedes-Benz, Charleston Stevedoring Company, Neal Brothers, and quite a few. We're going to have the classes. We already have the classes in place. We're also going to have them dressed. We are going to supply their uniforms. We are going to supply what they need to advance, as well as work with their communication skills. This is very important because at this point in time, we are just sick and tired of getting all of us involved in a situation that could be easily handled diplomatically. And we will be partnering with the Charleston County School District. I thank you for allowing me this time.
Thank you. Thank you.
Good evening again. Yes, I'm Antonio Rivers, 2702 West Surrey Drive, North Charleston, 29405. Of course, again, I'm the vice president over the State Barbers Association. We've been in existence for 65 years, and it's about community with us, you know. Since I've grown up in the barbershop, you know, I've always had a heart for people, heart for children, because I was one of those children, you know. And, you know, this whole thing is just about us doing our part, and we're going to do this regardless. The situation came to me after the last incident that was on television with the young man at the store with the police officers. And one of my guys in the association, he reached out and he was like, man, I'm just tired, man. This is what these guys need. And he said, man, we got to come up with something. And then, you know, Lewis reached out to me and he said the same thing. And I said, okay, we were already doing the Uplift North Charleston program, which was really successful and fun. You know, teaching the young men about barbering as well as different classes from different trades to electrical. We had financial literacy classes and just spending time together, you know, talking about conflict resolutions and things like that. But when Lewis brought that up, you know, because a lot of kids back in school, so we like, okay, I'm kind of trying to get these guys to get with them, to talk to them and everything is a little challenging right now. We need something else. And when Lewis came to me with that, and my other partner in the association came to me with that, I said, that's it. That's what we're going to do right now. And my partner right here, the young man right here who actually went and got the shirts and everything done from this brother right here. A lot of y'all may know him. He was like, man, you know, this has been on my heart for a while and I've already had a plan with this. So we sat down and we started to talk, and we're bringing my wife in. My wife is the secretary over the Barbers Association, and we're going to put together a proposal. And we believe, because we're from North Charleston, we know the struggle, we know what's all going on. These young men just need some structure. They just need, you know, some people to be in their lives, some guidance, you know, and that's what we do. This is where our heart is. So, you know, we just wanted to come up here and just let it be known that this is what's going on. And again, we're going to have a proposal together by Monday and Tuesday, and we're ready to take on this task. We're ready to take on this task, and we're excited. So thank y'all.
Thank you.
Eric Jackson.
Good evening, everyone.
Good.
My name is Eric Jackson. I am the co-founder of Community Solutions Consulting, and this is my business partner, Mr. A.J. Davis, co-founder of Community Solutions Consulting. And we are a community engagement firm that also works with program management. We are currently manage the Palmetto Artisan Program for the city of Charleston, and we are here to just introduce the possibility of expanding that program into the city of North Charleston. We have been operating the program for the city of Charleston for the past 5 years. We were vital in helping them restructure the program to have the success that we have today. Currently, the program serves 25 kids during the school year with after-school programs, and during the summer, all through the summer, we help them with entrepreneurship development. We have been working with the mayor's office, small businesses. We are certified with the SBE, licensing, planning, zoning, building department, community leaders, community activists, law enforcement, and the ombudsman of the city to see how we can make this program thrive in the city of North Charleston. We have the plan broken down into 2 phases. It's the development and the implementation phase, and we have the budget for the whole program as we produce the program in the city of North Charleston. We are prepared to start day one. We've been doing this for the past 5 years. I have the history of working not only with this program, with the youth in the city of North Charleston and Charleston for over the past 15 years. We look forward to continuing our relationship with the city of North Charleston to develop this program and make this program a success similar to the city of Charleston. Mr. Davis.
And we just wanted to add that, excuse me, we, like everyone else, want to see our youth not be targeted and feel as though their youthful discretions are a criminal offense. And so one of the things that we want to emphasize is that we want North Charleston's program, whichever direction you choose to go in, be successful. And we're prepared to, in whatever role you see fit, to submit a proposal as well to manage the program and help it be what you need it to be.
Can you state your address for the record, and can you state your name?
Sure. A.J. Davis, 1919 Burton Lane.
Okay,
Eric Jackson, 836 Hitchin Post Road.
thank you.
Thank you. Okay, what we did, you all remember this. This was the situation that we had in District 7, I believe, with the young man with, at the time, the Palmetto Roses. The 2 groups that you see here today, they are looking to actually help us to create a program and model it so we can have the young men and women to actually go out in an organized manner, structured manner throughout our city to not only sell them, but create these roses and then sell. So what we did in the mayor's office, we actually brought in the names you see on the board. Black Voices are part of it. Charleston County School District, Palmetto Rose Company, which you saw with A.J. Davis, Eric Jackson, the SBE office with Frank Ankrum here in the city of North Charleston, Pastor Dixon, United Front, Mr. Lewis Smith from the Resource Center and his group, myself, the mayor's office, Deputy Assistant Gwen Moultrie, School and Family Services, Dr. Love, and our ombudsman, Edmund Wright. The Business License Coordinator Compliance, which is Michael Burgess, he's the Building Compliance Officer, and Dana Grant, she works in finance. She deals with all the business licenses as well. The Police Department, we have Associate Chief Andy Johnson, Captain Tyreka Wright, and Captain Tammy Sad. Procurement, Willie Atenza, Planning and Zoning, Director Willie Atenza, Procurement, and Director Tim McCall. The reason why you see this group is this. I've learned a long time ago that if we're going to work toward improving a condition that's not, that doesn't look good for the city, we can't only allow the law enforcement department or the city to do the rectifying of it. We must involve the government, the community, and the children. And that's why we had 2 of the Palmetto Rose kids at the meeting, and they were telling us exactly what they did and why they were doing what they did. So that's how we are handling this situation. So now, council, these 2 groups are trying to come to city and trying to create this program. And I will actually be able to forward you all the information on both of the groups when they present their the proposal of how much it would cost and what they're going to be doing, and then we'll go from there. But I'll say this: I don't think it should be any battle, because at the end of the day, it's about saving our children. At the end of the day, we in the city of North Charleston, we've actually created so many programs that are working today. I can go back to the STAND program. I can go back to the RECAP program. I can go back to the Violence Interrupted program, the retaliation program. Those programs work. They work. So that's why we do the way we do it. We don't just get out there and talk about it. We get the community and the businesses and the government involved. So I want you to know that's going to happen and come to you guys sooner or later with everything we can give you all, so you can evaluate it, and we can make a decision. And we need to make a decision very soon. We already had, Mr. Smith, how many meetings we had? 3 or 4? 3 or 4 meetings. 3 meetings already. So it's time to put everything into place. And like I told them, the city of Charleston, their peninsula is totally different than ours. They have the battery and the market. We have 90.1 square miles. We've got places like Tanger, the mall, Park Circle, Riverfront Park. There's so many places that these young kids can make money. We not only want them to make money, but we want them to get to know one another, and we want to help them establish their business. That's why we have the finance and the building department there. So we will give them small business licenses and things of that nature, so we can teach them how to be business people. So that's what the city of North Charleston is about. So I just wanted to kind of put that out to you. Okay, Madam Clerk.
Mr. Mayor, members of council, if I could have a motion to go into executive session to discuss a potential wrongful termination case brought against the city by one of our former firefighters.
Move for approval.
We have a motion and a second, Madam. Any discussions? All right, Madam Clerk, please call the roll.
Ms. Jerome?
Aye.
Dr. Ganaway Paisley?
Aye.
Mr. MD?
Aye.
Ms. Brown?
Aye.
Mr. Brown?
Aye.
Mr. Hudson? Aye. Mr. Brown?
Aye.
Mayor Burgess?
Aye. We shall return.
Out of here, yes. We're out of executive session.
Good evening. It's 7:51. We are back from executive session. We discussed the matter, but no decisions were made or votes cast. Mr. Mayor, if I could have a motion to authorize the city to settle all claims brought by Brandon Simmons against the city for any employment issues or matters in the amount of $30,000.
Move for approval.
Second.
Second. We have a motion and a second. Any other discussions? Madam Clerk, please call the roll.
Ms. Jerome?
Aye.
Dr. Ganaway Paisley?
Aye.
Mr. MD?
Aye.
Ms. Brown?
Aye.
Mr. Brown?
Aye.
Mr. Hudson?
Aye.
Mr. Brown?
Aye.
Mayor Burgess?
Aye. Okay. Any other business to come before the body? If none, this meeting is adjourned.